Here's an update of my Redline Raceway track and what I'm doing to get it looking even more realistic. I was getting tired of seeing my desk and the rest of the background behind these cars when I started the races. So I covered that up with this brown wrapping paper, and now it's just a seamless scene where you can't see anything behind the cars. So I think it looks a lot more like a canyon or the inside of a cave. And what I'm trying to do right now is, now that I've got the track fairly well dialed in, is I'm trying to get it to now look seamless. This is inspired by 3D Bot Maker. I think his videos are amazing, and he's got seamless scenes throughout where you are completely away from reality and you're just immersed in this world. So I'm working towards that, and as you can see here, we've got a couple of buildings. We've got a little garage building, and we've got the viewing tower. I got some small rocks that are over on the edge of the track, and then today I added this additional curved wall of rock, so to speak, just above the first turn. So now that looks really good. I was debating whether to do something with the window here, but what I'm going to do is add some more of that rock to cover the window only when I'm filming, and then when I'm not filming, I like to get a view of the street outside. As you can see, here is another garage with some cars and the control tower, or the speakers tower, and then right behind that tow truck next to the garage is a dumpster bin. I got that from a Matchbox car, a Matchbox truck that's carrying a dumpster bin. And then we go into the Action City portion of the track. And again, over here where the wall is white, I'm going to continue the rock theme, and it'll just be completely covered. So that way, as I'm panning across, you see nothing but that cave-like, stone-like background, which I think looks really good, and it's a very inexpensive option if you're going to be doing any filming. So I'm kind of debating whether to leave the city that's up here on cardstock, that part there, or removing it, those buildings. Chances are good I'll probably remove it or maybe use it somewhere else. So this will all be just rock, so to speak, rock formations as the cars go into turn 2, and then we've got Action City, and then I continued the rock formation all the way across this wall, removed all my skateboards. I'm going to find another place for them, and then this continues the straightaway into the 180-degree turn. Now here at the 180-degree turn, I added again almost like a cave-like structure just made out of paper. Really, it's just brown wrapping paper, but it looks really good. And once I get some good lighting in here, it'll really look good. I think right now it looks really dark because obviously all this paper is covering up the light, so it's not letting the light come in. So I'm going to hang a string of LED lights at the top, the very peak of the roof that I've got here, and I think that'll light it up really well. So this is a work in progress. It's constantly a work in progress. As we go into the Carnage Canyon section of the track, you can see I've got a lot of green, and again, just a low-cost way to create an environment, right? This part of Carnage Canyon I like a lot. It's got a search and rescue helicopter constantly hovering. A lot of accidents happen here, and there's rocks, and there's a little stream, and if you look closely you can even see a Dodge Charger there just laying on its side. And then as you can see again, it just looks really good. Like it looks like a canyon walls with rock. I've been through parts of Utah on the way to Idaho, and there's a certain part of Utah where you're driving through formations that look just like this, and it's really cool. And then we go into the 90-degree turn and into some more canyon rock, which I added there underneath the table. And then I'm going to continue this canyon rock here. You don't see it here, but right there obviously you see some car cases and stuff. So I'm going to continue that canyon part here. Grab a little bit more brown paper. The brown paper is super cheap. And then I shortened the track here, and that way it gives a lot more speed going into this turn and then into this downhill and then into the crisscross crash, what I call the crisscross crash section. Now again, I got some more of that brown paper. So we got more canyon as we go into this turn. And again, I think this is going to look really good once I get my cameras set up and, you know, multi-cameras, and once I get it all dialed in. This is what it's going to look like. And then right here, I'm going to add another straightaway and probably a 270-degree turn, and maybe come back through the downhill that we just looked at. And that should be kind of the end of the track. So still a work in progress. I mean, I'm just constantly working on it, and it's a lot of fun to explore the creative side of building this out, as well as the actual fun of racing the cars. I hope you enjoyed this kind of behind the scenes look, and I'll be bringing more of these as we go.